what if I mess up? What if it doesn't go well? What if the worst case scenario happens? What if I don't get it? If you struggle with anxiety or chronic worry, then you know just how overwhelming the what if anxiety can be. Today, we're talking about how you can help your brain manage all these what if scenarios that it comes up with so that your anxiety doesn't overwhelm you. Stick around. Hey there, y'all. I am so grateful and so pumped that you are back here with me today and this week for a new Dr. Allison Answers video. In case you are new here, my name's Dr. Allison and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I simplify psychology to help you live a healthier and more meaningful life. It's a pretty awesome job. I love it. Today we are talking about what if anxiety. My guess is this sounds real familiar, right? What if I make a mistake? What if this happens? What if they don't answer? What if I don't get the job? What if I don't like it? Oh my gosh. If you are a worrier, then you know just how quickly your brain can go down the what if rabbit hole, completely leading you astray, off the rails, and right toward super anxious. I've talked about this before, about just how unproductive this what if thinking really is. Rarely do those what ifs happen, and if they do, so much has changed by the time that we get there that all the ruminating and thinking that you did isn't even helpful at that point. But anxiety is really tricky, and it kind of convinces you and tricks you into thinking that what if thinking and that worrying is somehow productive or helpful or adaptive. Listen up, y'all. It's not any of those things. When that phrase pops up, the what if, here's how I want you to respond. I will deal with that if and when that comes up, or you can use the I will cross that bridge when I get there. Let me repeat that. So your anxiety floods you with what if this, what if that, oh my goodness, what if? Here's how I want you to respond. I want you to take a deep, mindful breath. You'll know how to do that. And then tell yourself, I will deal with that if and when it happens, and I will cross that bridge when I get there. Now, you're going to notice that as I say that, my voice changes a little bit, right? The tone, the pace, it sounds a little bit different. And I do that because I'm trying to interrupt this what if cycle and the defenses that my anxiety is sort of naturally created. You're not gonna believe this statement at first, right? Your brain's gonna wanna reject you, be like, no, I need to worry about it right now, all of it, all of the what ifs. But I want you to talk to your brain and remind yourself, look, I will deal with that if and when it happens. I will cross that bridge when I get there. It's a way to remind your brain to come back to the present moment, to deal with what is rather than what if. If you are a Harry Potter fan, I will give you another quote. I'm full of quotes today. But Hagrid, one of the most beloved characters in that film, he has a saying and he says, what's coming will come and we'll meet it when it does. I love that, right? So basically, whatever life is going to throw your way, it's going to throw it your way whenever it wants to and however it wants to. And you doing 700 what if scenarios isn't going to change that. It's not going to help you be more prepared. It's just going to stress you out and drain your resources and take you out of the present moment. So we can't always control the what if thoughts, right? Sometimes they just pop up. But when they do, you have control over how you respond. I want you to remind your anxiety, you don't need to spend all this time on the what if. You will deal with that if and when it happens, and you will cross that bridge when you get there. This is one of those sayings, y'all, that is very much fake it till you make it, meaning your brain won't fully buy into it or believe it, but that doesn't mean you should give up and just let your anxiety take over. You gotta work, you gotta practice at redirecting your brain, especially when worry and what ifs starts creeping in. Thank you so much for watching today. If this video was helpful, which I hope it was, let me know in the comments, or if there's a what if that you struggle with, let me know, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Of course, please give this video a thumbs up if you are still watching and you're loving it. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, because then you'll be the first person to know about the weekly videos that I post. There is lots more good stuff on my website, drallisonanswers.com. Also, if you do struggle with anxiety and worry and what ifs, I do have an ultimate guide to tackling anxiety, and it is free on my website. You just have to sign up to be a part of my email list, so I'll include that link below. The document is pretty awesome and pretty extensive, so if you want to learn my ways to tackle anxiety and you want to get that for free, check out that link below and it will pop over in your inbox. Okay, thank you so much. Remember, when the what ifs creep in, you have a way to deal with that. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. I will deal with that if and when it happens. Best of luck. Bye-bye.